Alright, good evening. Welcome back, finally. Oh, wait. Now we're live. Sorry about that. Welcome back, finally, to NieR Automata. We've been away from this one for a little bit, a week or two or something. Those of you who did not join me on Thursday, welcome back. Hello, Kylie, good to see you again. Sorry about last Monday, and it's already about it being relatively last minute. Or, I caught some manner of awful stomach bug kind of thing. Vastly unpleasant. Feeling much better now. I am having some kind of sinusy thing, and I think it's just sort of allergy season type of thing, so it's not too bad. But if I'm a little sniffly, it is unrelated to what had me not here last week. There is the unfortunate but distinct possibility that I passed something to Sersha, who then mutated it and passed it back to me, which is always a good time. That's it's one of the funny bits of having kids that I experienced on a sort of preview level, having undergraduates who have roughly the same cleanliness standards as your average 3-year-old, so more or less the same. Alright, so let's jump back into things. Good to go. If my picture down here is misaligned, or if I'm blocking text or whatever, let me know in the chat. I don't have, like, presets for this. I maybe should. Either way, should be fine. In other news, stuff that I've been talking about now for a while, I made a big deal out of this on Thursday. Made a big deal, mentioned it, and talked about it almost kind of extensively, like 2 or 3 separate times.
Alert. NieR received from command.
Man. What's that about? Cool. So we can do that. That might be too loud. Too loud? Yeah, no, everything's... I don't know why I thought it saved my settings, but it didn't. Anyway, fix that. Actually, hold on. Turn the voice up slightly higher so we can hear what they're saying without everything else being overwhelming. All right, anyway, like I was saying, I talked about this maybe too extensively last week, but I still have my old reliable desk chair. As it happens, I was, like I mentioned, a very special thank you, if you happen to be watching, my regular viewer who contributed a great deal to getting me a new desk chair that I could not be more thankful, was supposed to arrive by today. It is currently late, and FedEx is telling me that it will be here between tomorrow and July 2nd. So, fingers crossed, I will have a new chair by the stream on Thursday. Who knows? If not, I will still have my mostly broken and destroyed, but still absolutely loved and adored Old Faithful. This chair here is, like I said, older than I am by a significant degree. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm just trying to find out manufacturers and stuff. This thing was built in around 1960, early 60s. It is approximately as old, if not slightly older, than the University of South Florida, which is where I found it, let's say. Whoops. And it may have been original to the university. It is not manufactured anymore. I would have gotten an identical replacement. I love this thing so much. This is the second chair of this model that I've used for an extended period of time. The first being in high school. Literally in my high school, in the classroom. But it was absolutely, it's an absolutely phenomenal desk chair. I'm gonna put up pictures of the damn thing. Nice little collage. Maybe I'll even set it to music for a nice little honorary montage kind of thing. We'll see. Something along those lines. If any of you want it, want to pay for shipping, send it to you. Have it. Have a piece of the channel, such as it is. It's not a large channel, but you know how it goes. Anyway, it is. I've loved this chair for a very long time, and I will never forget you. Great little chair. But it's time to move into the current century, I suppose, unfortunately. And I am actually going to get a chair that was made and even designed in the current century. I'm getting a sort of gamer chair kind of thing that I've already ordered. Like I said, it's already on the way. FedEx tells me that it's somewhere in the continental United States, so that's great. It'll be here eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but we'll see. Honestly, I'm getting a little choked up about once in a while about my good old chair here. I'm wildly overly sentimental about inanimate objects, and I blame this entirely on Toy Story. When I was seeing Toy Story at the age of like 3. Of course, Saoirse has seen all of the Toy Story movies literally dozens of times by the age of 3, so she'll have the same problem. But it was very formative for me. Alice says, "Y'all, there's a tea that y'all need to try. Strawberry Fields green tea. So I take it this is green tea, but it's strawberry flavored." Like strawberry infused. That sounds really good. I've had black tea infused with strawberry, never green. That does sound really good though. From the commander, recently a search order was issued for your member who is in possession of secret information chips. As this individual has been found, the order is now withdrawn. As a further note, the member in question has been killed by a machine life form. However, our search team still managed to recover the information chips. We're all located. They also located the corpse of another resistance member nearby. We are currently investigating these two issues. We did that last time. That was a large part of what we were doing in terms of side quests last stream. But yeah, no new chair yet. Why is there someone dead here? This is disturbing. Anyway, hopefully new chair will be here before the next stream on Thursday, but that's up to FedEx. So who knows? Like I said, it may be as late as July 2nd, whenever that is. In fact, it may be later still, but then I'll have to contact somebody about it, because then it's a problem. Now it's just late. I can be sad about it. For him, because Amazon Prime. Anyway.
Operator 210 to 9S. Come in, 9S.
I'm
Howdy.
here.
I've sent you a new data retrieval request. Please read it. Over.
Hey, wait she didn't even give me a chance to turn her down this time.
Alright. Where to? What is this? That's the race. I want no part of that. Sounds awful. There's a new mail. You should go back and check that. Still can't find the darn Yora betrayers. That's going to drive me insane for every playthrough here. But yeah, let's go back and we have mail. Let's get that. Not mistaken, this is going to send us to the forest again. Unless I'm getting things out of order. Let's see. Inbox. 210 request. The desired contents of this request are spelled out below. This gathers the following information analysis. Vestiges of human life from large-scale ruins in the desert. These ruins are the remains of what was once a residential area complex of multiple dwellings. Photograph these vestiges and send them to me. Okay, well, next time we're out there, we'll do that. Actually, it has been. Well, hasn't it? Alright, where to? To... whatever that is. Check that out. And... got the machine life forms over here. Here. And... oh, Pascal's Village, we have a thing there, don't we? Do that next. think we can just quick travel over there at some point, but we'll do that. We'll do that again, like I said, at some point. All right, onward. I don't want to deal with that. No. No. And you can really tell that movement speed upgrade. Anyway, so I will mention and expand a little bit. So I mentioned my my maybe unhealthy attachment to inanimate objects. I'm not alone in this. Erica has it too, to an extent. I will say, in a maybe different way. Let's prepare. So the only half jokingly do I blame Toy Story. Because I will say Pixar does a very good job with their character development, their characterization in their movies. Before anybody says anything, I have not seen Luca yet, so I don't know. I've heard good things. I will see it, sure. If nothing else, we need to watch it before we're showing it to Saoirse, because that's how we that's how we have been deciding to please basically all media, which I'm sure will contribute to that whole podcast thing we've been talking about. In any case, Pixar does a great job at characterization, and part of that involves constructing or engendering sympathy for characters that would otherwise be strange to sympathize with. In this case, toys, literal toys, inanimate objects. Nothing? No? Okay, well, I guess not that quest. What's this? An examination 2. What is that? And as a result of this, ability that Pixar has to characterize very, very strange characters, you get an extreme personalization of something like toys, inanimate objects. And what this did, to me at least, was a good thing, largely. It got me to give a great amount of care to my toys, right? So when I was growing up, I would be very careful not to break my toys, and wouldn't just be overly willing to just get to throw something away and get something new, that kind of thing. Like a lot of kids might be in their circumstances. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna screw this up on it. Okay, oops. But I was very much led to the point of caring a great deal, like I said, perhaps maybe too much, about toys and inanimate objects, to the point where I got incredibly attached to things like my parents' cars when I was growing up as a kid, that kind of thing. And to this day, as it so happens, apparently, very, very attached to... Oops. Who's the next guy? Oh my god, really? Very, very attached to even something like a desk chair, you know? And my attachment to these things... Hey, Riley, good to see you. My attachment to this stuff, like I said, is not fully attributable to Toy Story. Right?
Okay.
Specifically, just saying, hey, this is because of the Pixar movie in particular and nothing else. There are obviously other factors to consider. I'm sure there's other psychological factors that are probably quite interesting that I'm not aware of because I'm not a psychologist. But I have concerns about equivalent, say, basic assumptions, basic psychological assumptions, getting into kids' heads as a result of Pixar movies in particular, but media in general. Pixar movies, I would point to what might be my least favorite for this reason in particular, which is Inside Out. I am not a fan of Inside Out, as I have discussed on this channel before. And it's not because I don't, like the characters, it's not because I don't like how it's put together, how it's written, whatever. It's primarily because of a basic philosophical assumption that it sort of starts with, if you want. Let's do that. About that. Alright, cool. So we'll do that. Then wait on this. Then we'll go to Pascal's Village. Alright. Anyway. And it basically, the thing that I've mentioned before about this is the girl, Riley, who ostensibly ought to be the sort of main character in a story about a girl moving to a new house, new city, and all of that, and having trouble adjusting, and all of that is a great story. It's a really, really sympathetic story. The issue, though, or at least part of the issue, is that that is not the story. The story is about the characters on the inside. And this is why I've mentioned and recommended before that there is a version of the story that was it's a fan edit, basically, that was very, very good, called Inside Out, something like Outside Edition. And it winds up being basically a short film of only the outside scenes. So it cuts out basically the entire main core plot of the film and all of the real characters. And it actually tells the story of Riley, this little girl who is moving to a new place and is having trouble adapting, is dealing with things like anxiety and depression and family problems and all of the stuff that is dealt with in the movie by reference to the inside, the psychological, the feelings characters, right? But it's dealing with it in a normal... is normal the right way of saying it? Probably. In an ordinary kind of way, in the way that you would expect a film of that kind that deals with these emotional topics, in a way that you would expect that sort of thing to deal with it. And it does it really well. It's the actual outside character writing and Inside Out is good. It's just, it takes a very significant backseat to the actual characters of the film, which are the emotions. Right? Riley's emotions rather than Riley. And this is the sort of prototypical problem that this presents, philosophically speaking, is what's called a homunculus problem. This is a sort of perennial problem, maybe not perennial, but a common problem in the philosophy of mind, where the mind is treated like a metastructure, and and it's treated like something inside the mind is operating like a person. The term being homunculus, right, which comes from the alchemical term homunculus. And so the issue, though, of course, is that if you have, the subpersonalities, happiness, or not happiness, joy, sadness, anger. One more, or if they are. You have them; they're acting like little persons. Riley, the metastructure, is acting like a person. Which one is the character and which one is the setting? Well, in this case, Riley is the setting. But why should we assume that the actual characters do not have subparts to themselves? Do not have these structures? Well, what's inside them? Well, it's then a collection of personified, or what we could personify as characters. And you can do this forever. This is the homunculus problem. If you treat some part of the person as if it were a person, that's the real person. The rest, if it's not the person, then what is that? But we can say if a person is this kind of structure, then if we go down a level, we say that the person is this structure and there's part of it that acts like the person, then that person must be a similar structure, and there's no bottom to this problem. Right? And the issue here, I think, is that kids will sort of internalize this, or might internalize this. And I'm already kind of beginning to see it. I haven't taught philosophy of mind in a while. I'd kind of like to see what kind of damage control I'd be capable of doing for this. Thankfully, Inside Out wasn't like the most popular of the Pixar films. But it's an issue where I'm concerned, at least, that kids will internalize this and start thinking of themselves and others as collections of subpersonalities without anything emergent. Right? There is no Riley. There is only joy and friends. Right? And that by reducing the self down to a collection of subpersonalities, without anything that is coherently the self, without a substance, let's say, I think it can have the problem of leading kids to think of themselves not as persons, but as collections, but as thinking of oneself rather than as a substance, thinking of oneself as a secondary substance, put in Aristotelian terms. So it's a problem, and I think that really we can have these issues where the kind of media that we consume as kids really can have a pretty profound effect on people. I mean, we had a whole generation of people who were raised on Jurassic Park and have a lot of trouble accepting what the field of paleontology is really like, and even something as dumb and simple as having trouble accepting that dinosaurs have feathers. Right? That would be a minor little subtle change that people could pick up on quite well if it hadn't been for this cultural touchstone of Jurassic Park. That's even addressed in a new one, in Jurassic World. Rally says he picked up Squadrons. Awesome. I mentioned it is on Steam Summer Sale, so if you're interested in Star Wars and you like fighter sims, I love Squadrons. You should play sometime. Anybody who does play Squadrons, definitely, I'd be more than willing to play. If you don't, and it seems like the kind of thing you'd be interested in, it is on a pretty significant sale right now. I think 60% off or something like that. Check it out. It's very good. Write this down so I don't forget to. I'm going to put a link in the description to something, to an article or two about the homunculus problem, because I recognize that I've talked about this kind of extensively here and there, but I've never actually included something that, if anyone is interested psychologically or philosophically in the problem in the philosophy of mind, I don't know if I've ever actually included something to an actual academic source on the topic. So I'll put something in the description after the stream. All right, so let's see what this is all about. See if we can fix fix this machine in 53 minutes. Let's see what we've got. My name is Engels, serial number 10110-B. That was a freaky thing, expansion in there. Whoa. It was manufactured in February of the human calendar year 11934 AD. Okay, this is very far in the future. Holy crap. This is way further into the future than most post-apocalyptic stories get. Wow, okay. This was human architecture. There was a bus. Really? The world? Humans were manufacturing these in the late 130th century? Sorry, 120th century. 120th. And cars like that. I am so confused by that year. That is... what? My first deployment was in August of that same year. Requesting confirmation of current status. This thing's getting chattier. Requesting confirmation of current status. Well, you were defeated by us androids. That's why you can't move. At this point, you should probably just hand over any classified information on your possession. Understood. Oh. That's it. Understood. Received the record. That's surprisingly easy. Mission has already been accomplished. My commander is absent. I have no orders to withhold classified information. But as a combat weapon, I do not possess a great deal of data. You should not expect much. We'll keep that in mind. Hey, where's that? Intel. It'd be here, right? Oh. That'd be his escape plan. Engels memories, here we go. Fortress Destroyer Transformable Combat Infantry, 4 units, A, B, C, and D. Engels Goliath class suppression flight weapon. Individuals killed 11,000. Or just combo, oh my god. Pair required, both are malfunctioning, legs damaged, fragmentation error, storage, voice system malfunctioning. Additional errors exist but are not listed. Okay, wow. Stalled. Yeah. Riley says best interrogator ever. Yeah, absolutely. 9S is just really good at this. Alright. Let's not do the race. I hate that. Stupid freaking race. Wandering couple. Yeah, we can go down there. It's a pain to get there, so let's just transport. Huge pain to get there, so let's just go to the transporter. Do it that way. Thank you for saving me. It's not quite what's happening here. Please visit me again. Why? I have nothing to do. Are you trying to say you're bored? Okay, it's... Is it gonna... Yep, it's watching us. Okay, that's... Huh.
What a strange machine.
You can say that again. That is pretty strange. And it was created in a human factory, too. I mean, it looks like it for damn sure was, but... Not created directly by the aliens, huh? Let's transport. Flooded City Coast. Yeah, let's do that first. All right. Alan says the background lore for the series is super crazy. I know very like I said, this is the first NieR game that I have played. So I don't actually know much in terms of background. I've been sort of working on figuring it out as I went along, you know? Kelly says, yo, my aunt got to visit from Pennsylvania this week. She got to travel all over Florida. Yeah, I saw some pictures of that. Went to my hometown, I saw. Oh, hello, remember us? You saved our hides a little while back. Thank you again for your help. I know this is awkward, but if you have time, we'd actually use your assistance again. Don't dare ask for more help. But, no, what is it? You need more parts to repair yourselves? I won't accept. Put your pride aside, you foolish man. You need the help, and you know it. I know, but you always be so stubborn. Let me handle this. Yes, we need your help, but not with finding parts. We're actually trying to flee to the land across the sea. Oh, how's that going to work? There's a sympathetic figure of the Resistance who offered help. People refer to him as the Emancipator. However, he doesn't work for free. To be frank, we need 50,000 G for security services. Yeah, sure. Oh, thanks. I don't know what to say. We really don't deserve such generosity, but we'll pay it back someday. I swear we will. Yay.
There's another of those machines. I suppose it's going to attack me, right?
This machine type purposely seeks out androids in order to enact revenge. It should be dispatched immediately.
Got it.
Ooh. Seems to be a bit on fire or something. Come on, really? That is difficult to hack. Alright. Alright.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Interesting.
Finish me, even if I achieved my revenge. All was clear. My friends are dead. My family is dead. You killed them all, but left me alone. I don't have the strength to continue. It hurts. I'm sorry. Everyone, I couldn't avenge you. Accursed androids. How much longer will you torment us? You damn monsters!
Okay.
Glory to us. Glory to my family.
Well, that's a weird opposite inversion of Glory to Mankind, isn't it? That was his,
Machines wanting
sorry.
to avenge their families? That's absurd.
Data shows that humans often engage
engaged in similar activities throughout mankind's history. Such attempts at revenge were often seen as justified.
And yet,
Ooh. Very Requiem. I'm loving the Requiem. Ellie says Automata isn't super connected to Replicant Gestalt, but you get a lot of context for what's going on. Ellie says, wait, that's so cool. Yeah, it was fun to check out the beaches and little towns. I had a Boston shake, which was a milkshake with a sundae on top. Huh, that's wacky. That is not something I'm familiar with. If you did get it in my hometown, it was probably my hometown being Dunedin, by the way. If you did get it there, I'm guessing Strauchen's or there's the ice cream place downtown. I love the downtown Dunedin, like I said, where I grew up. It is this cutesy little downtown that would not be out of place somewhere like New England or whatever. They have cutesy little downtowns. Their zoning and stuff is actually quite strict about that sort of thing because they maintain a certain level of cutesiness for their downtown by limiting the height of buildings and such in the downtown area. Which, you know, as a principled libertarian, I don't care for, obviously. You know, limiting building and stuff like that is vastly detrimental for a lot of purposes. It disproportionately hurts the poor and all sorts of bad things like that. But at the same time, damn is it cute. It's a cute little place. Gotta love it. But yes, it was. I guessed it right. I thought so. It's Strauchen's. Kyla says it is adorable. I also got to go to Old Bay Cafe. That might be new, actually. I don't recognize that. Doesn't sound familiar. Is that the one that's on the little marina? Because that used to be something else. If it is. Because if I saw the pictures right, if I'm identifying properly, that used to be a different place. Let's see. Where to? Housing complex. West here. If it was the one that was on the marina, that used to be something else. Actually, I think they had, this was years ago, I think they might have had some like hurricane damage and new owners had to come in and change things up or remodel something along those lines. It was a while ago. It was after I moved away, but it was just barely after I moved away, if I recall. Okay. Let's see. Scanner. What do I need to do here? It involves taking pictures. How do I do that? Like a photo mode or something? Or what's the quest? This says ledger on it. Oh, well, more junk for the operator. Oh, good. Good. This is... Kyla says, yeah, it was the peel and eat Old Bay shrimp and the stuff is fresh caught. That sounds exactly like the place that he always used to. So, yeah, they probably changed a lot less than I thought. But it never was, I know it was never called the Old Bay Cafe at least, so there's at least that change. I'll say most of the times I still go back to Dunedin to visit my parents and stuff all the time, but I will say most of the time I go there, I don't. It's been a while since I've been to downtown. Just because most of the time we go there, we're just kind of hanging out with my parents or with or my aunt or whatever in the area. We're just around their house and things like that because we're hanging out for Saoirse and stuff like that. So it's nice. It is a nice cutesy little town, I will say. What are we supposed to do? I have my scanner. Oh, missiles. I don't need missiles. Kylie asks if I've been to Ulele in Tampa the other day and had the charbroiled barbacoa parmesan garlic oysters. Oh, that sounds interesting. With native chili and alligator hush puppies. I have not. All of that sounds good. All of that sounds really good. This is... feels like I should be... here, but weird. Rally, am I doing something stupid here? Am I goofing? It's the wrong track. You there, delivery boy. Pray tell what Master Jean-Paul thought of my present. He called it a useless piece of junk. Such cruelty. I've barely the words for it. When I think about his wanton sadism, it makes me... Oh, I don't know how to interpret that. Anyway...
This is exhausting. He doesn't care at all about anyone but himself. And yet his followers just keep talking about how great he is.
What's his name?
What's the point of all this? And what's he even getting out of it?
Maybe you should ask him.
Yeah, let me look at what the quest is and see if I can... It's... Data Analysis Freak 2. Oops. Let's see. The mail contained a new request for intel gathering. Head to the apartment complex in the desert to find traces of humans' daily lives. Kind of what I thought. That's what I thought I was doing. Yes. So is this. The desired contents of this request are spelled out below. Vestiges of human life from the large-scale ruins in the desert. These ruins are the remains of what was once a residential area, complex of multiple dwellings. Photograph these vestiges and send them to me. How do I photograph? How do I photograph? Gustavo says you don't need the scanner, you just have to find items on the floor. Really? Okay. It says I need to photograph them. How do I do that? Shoot. Must have belonged to a child. I'd say this counts as a remnant of mankind. Okay, there's another. Kylie says it's near Armature Works, and it's a bit upscale. The food's amazing. And they have candied maple bacon ice cream. It's absolutely beautiful. Cracked me up a bit. So sent a pic to my boyfriend. His absolute favorite dessert is ice cream. And sending pics, and he can't have any. Also, doesn't like bacon. Who doesn't like bacon in the world? This guy's weird. Sure about this guy, Kylie? He doesn't like bacon. Anyway, I'm kidding. It is weird that he doesn't like bacon, but there are people who don't, I suppose. Is this a toy? I guess the operator would be interested in this. That's it, right? Yeah, that's
Okay,
it. Cool.
this should be enough. What do we have? Broken toys, dirty ledgers, small shoes. Pod, take a photo of this junk and send it to Operator 210.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Operator 210 to 9S.
Hello, Operator. How can I help you?
I've received your data.
Great. Does it seem useful?
That depends on what I do with it.
Oh, all right.
It is, however, fascinating. I was aware that humans used to live in groups, but I did not know they coexisted in such a wide variety of ways. I'm sure you're aware that most humans subsisted in small familial units.
Familial?
A family is a group of people that share a connection by blood or social custom. If androids had a similar system of families...
Operator? Are you there?
I've said too much. I must return to my duties.
And
okay.
she disconnected me.
That... Okay.
I have additional information to relate.
Ooh.
I've sent mail with a reward. Please read it. And 9S? Thank you.
Man, she disconnected me again. Well, if she's thanking me, I guess it must have gone okay. Right?
Purpose of question unknown.
Sounds proposally. Also, remember, in the 120th century, we have window air conditioning units. Anyway. Let's check that mail. Quick save first. Alright. So, continuing, Kylie said, oh, he's a Seventh-day Adventist and no pork or shellfish. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Ice cream with bacon got him really miffed, and it was hilarious, because I could tell he wanted to rant about how they ruined the ice cream with bacon. In my opinion, it was fabulous. I have had wonderful maple bacon ice cream, so I absolutely attest to that. What I'll even make it myself. You make candied bacon, crumble it to bits, with either maple ice cream or ice cream, and just use maple like as a glaze for like a sundae. Works really with the syrup. Plus more bacon for me. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, let's see. Obtained some stuff. Type 4.0 blade. Cool. Analysis of the information you sent is complete. I believe I mentioned this already, but this societal unit called a family is truly fascinating. This will be of great use for future research. Your help is appreciated. Alright, let's see. That new weapon, huh? Oops. Type 4.0 blade. Nice. Pretty good. Let me actually switch weapon set to... it's much lower. I need to upgrade it, but it's cool. Alright, cool. What else we got? What's this? Pile of sand. Nah, let's not. Race. Bunch of stuff in the village. Go back to them, I suppose. It's odd. Yeah. Alright, so back to Pascal's village then. It's in the forest, but we can't go there yet. Shouldn't go there. Let's go to the resistance camp first for some upgrades. We can upgrade some of our weapons. Right. We should go wander around downtown. So we go over to donate. Erica, I don't know if you're in the chat, but might be a good idea. Something to do. Alrighty then. Let's pick that up. You don't do upgrades, do you? Right? Yeah. Ooh, we can upgrade the pod, maybe. We don't have the stuff for it. Water and rubber. Darn. It's not yet. This guy's weapons upgrades, right? Maybe? Yeah. Oh, we can upgrade that one. Alright, it's level 3. I don't like that thing. It's ugly as all hell. Chain spear. Those are cool. Those are cool too. Alright. But that has a stun chance. Lower attack speed. Higher damage. Or higher minimum damage. More consistent damage. It's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go to Pascal's village. Gustavo says, try fighting the martial arts machine too. I went to him last time we went by there, and I wasn't able to talk to him for some reason. I think I have to do something else first. I'm not sure what. It might just not, the quest might just not rock until later. Village. I'll swing by again after the next main quest, because I don't think we did a main quest, like, at all. Oh, no, we did at the beginning of last time, I think, because we did the alien thing underground. But then that was it. Then we just did side quests for basically the rest of the stream for, like, over 2 hours. So, I know we fought the martial arts robot, like, 3 times or so last week. Or, 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. Pascal needs to talk to somebody else in the village. I thought there was. A thing. Because we still need to talk to Paul. And there's a dead android. That's weird. Okay. Where's Jean-Paul? Oh, hey, you again. If you're looking for Jean-Paul, you're too late. He set out on a journey. A journey, huh? Yes, he said he needed to go find himself or something. Oh, but he left a letter for you here. Okay. Stuff.
Well, he's nothing if not consistent. A weirdo right to the very end. I wonder if all his followers being female had something to do with his weirdness. Did the human sexes interact with each other like this?
Who knows?
God. All right, I need to. The key item. Let's see. I left to seek the truth of the world. Throw that trash away. Is this all right? That's true. Plus, you're getting to the juicy part of the story. Yes, looking forward to it.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes? Those machines caused quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Definitely about the aliens. First there was because I know we're going to encounter 2A soon, because that's in the Forest Kingdom. That might be the juicy part you're talking about. We'll see. We will see. Know anything about the aliens? The aliens? You mean someone who created us? I'm sorry. There's not much I can tell you. We've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say that the fact that they never give us orders anymore is also a reason why we quit fighting.
Yes, 2B?
Testing other machines.
Pascal,
Yes, 2B?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but
Forest Kingdom?
yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Alright, well, let's go and do that. Down. Actually, yeah, no, don't want to do that. Something here. Okay, so we'll deal with that first. Then, go to the Forest Kingdom. Means we need to teleport to there. I mean, we could just leave, actually. Yeah, we could just leave. Yeah, let's just leave. Just walk out of here. Wait. Let's walk out of here. Takes us right out to where we go.
Alright. Say, 2B,
What?
when do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but...
There we go. At least says I like how the trees are drawn. The sort of the ambience in this game is incredible. Like the world design, I guess. Ambient, call it what you want. The landscape art and stuff in this game is incredible. Gustavo says, if I remember correctly, it's after the battle with the huge, hold on. After the battle with the huge whale-like machine when 9S is kidnapped, and then Route C is what makes the game so great. So yeah, I know he's kidnapped by Adam. Ready Eve. One of them. One of the weird humanoid machines. Naked ones. So that definitely will get interesting. Sure. I'm wondering, because I know you play through as 2A. There is a storyline with 2A. But our only encounter with her so far was her killing the Machine King. The baby Machine King.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
Cool. The mall. Speaking of awesome game aesthetics, I made a post late last night. If you didn't see it on Facebook, then should go check it out. Because I've been getting
No getting through here.
oh, hold on.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage?
Cool. I've been getting vaguely.
If we were human,
I might go so far
we
as to
probably would have
say
gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King. All hail.
Anyway, so what I was saying, you may have seen or noticed I've been getting, one might even say, something akin to obsessed with the soundtrack.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
To
You're getting distracted.
Far Cry 5, which I have not played. I've heard good things about it, and I've heard some people suggesting that I stream it. I know it's currently... Did I succeed or fail? Or both? That's weird.
Combat was never meant to be my forte. Check this guy. He's just running away.
But I know it's a, jeez. There we go. I know it's pretty open world-like.
It's going to explode!
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This seems weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No.
Good idea.
No!
Yeah, but why?
Okay, what was that?
The machine. Core, I guess, right? Anyway, that was wacky. So, wackiness aside, I've been, like I said, I've been very much enjoying the soundtrack to Far Cry 5, and I've been told over and over again that it's really good, surprisingly good. And of course, I've been doing quite a lot of sympathizing with the villain faction 5. I know very little about them, and I know they are in fact villainous. They wind up being very, very villainous by the end of things. At the same time, just based on their music, I find it very, very difficult to dislike them. But I've been thinking very hard about getting it, and it is on an extreme Steam Summer Sale right now through January 8th, I believe. So if anybody is interested in seeing me stream Far Cry 5 at some point, it would be after NieR, pleased. Let me know soonish before it's not on sale anymore. And if you would be really interested in seeing me do that, particularly if you'd like to see me stream
Looks
it
like the
next,
forest is just ahead.
put it next in the queue, feel free to contribute to getting it for me. Either getting it for me directly. I'd like to, if I'm going to be streaming it, I'd like to get the full DLC one. So if you'd like to get part of it, or just pay for part of it, or whatever, please do let me know. My PayPal is down there. My Steam ID is Professor McCoy. You should be able to find it. But if enough people want me to play this next, I'd be absolutely happy to do so.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight. You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
Ah! Kylie says the robots look like horror movie Baymax. Yeah, I can get that. I can get behind that, absolutely. Hello? What is happening? What have I done? Oh! Suddenly 256 years ago. Riley says I should do Undertale too. It's too memey. Maybe.
Unhygienic, a punishing hell for machine life forms. None should have to live in such a place. I have decided. I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence.
As you can see, I'm not super great at bullet hells also.
What's a kingdom? Well, it's sort of like a large house. And inside this house, all our people live together as family. Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
They're trying to be vaguely human. Doing it interestingly. Best they can. And this matches with kind of what we saw about their attempts at
These machines.
reproduction.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
In any case. Glitch in the Matrix, yeah. I'll say on a related note too, yeah, Undertale, like I said, I'm not super good at bullet hells, as you can tell. Watching me play Undertale may be also frustrating. And I will say also about Undertale, it's... Everyone kind of knows the twist. Excuse me, the twist at this point. Excuse me. Excuse me again, I'm terrible. And I'll say that a lot of the philosophical topics and discussions to be had in Undertale are really at the meta level, rather than at the story or gameplay level. Like this, I can talk a lot about things like... actually, something I do want to talk about the machines kind of trying to develop human behavioral patterns and social patterns. This is actually potentially super interesting in a way that doesn't exactly just have to do with, artificial intelligence and that kind of thing. But it can be about, we can also think about this in terms of the destruction and rebuilding of a society. Because the civilization here is clearly in the aftermath of the destruction or diminishment or whatever of human civilization, right? And so what they're trying to do is both the androids and more so the machines are trying to sort of re-establish or rediscover even rediscover things about human civilization and reconstruct it, recreate it in their own way. But they're having to do so purely from what they can find archaeologically, so to speak, right? They're finding physical hard evidence of, society functioning in a certain way. And so what they're doing is they are trying then to do that, to do the things that they are seeing. They're trying to imitate, but without knowing the structure of why things work that way. Right? And if you don't know the structure of why things work a certain way, then you're going to put it together in a really weird and haphazard sort of way. This is in large part a point made by a philosopher named Alistair MacIntyre in his book After Virtue. It's I'll put a link in afterwards in the description to either his full work or maybe I can just find the first chapter, like the introductory chapter, which is really what makes this point the most strongly. Hey, General James Longstreet, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. But MacIntyre's point, in short, is that he gives us a thought experiment. He says, imagine a situation roughly like this, where civilization had utterly collapsed. And he talks about, in particular, if there were a situation in which there were at some point in history there was a great cataclysm. Because of this cataclysm, he stipulates that, he says, science was blamed. Society blamed science for what happened, the destruction of society. And so what happened was people abandoned science, abandoned the doing and studying of science. They did their best to destroy records,
What is with thee?
to tear apart this what they saw as this old society built on science.
Don't listen to what they're saying to thee.
Because of the destructiveness of what science had wrought was their idea, right? And so because they deconstructed, disassembled the society based on science, and they did their best to destroy records and things. It was more or less wiped out, practically speaking. Science was. And so he says, suppose hundreds of years pass, and society decides to recover science. They find this, and so that what they do is they start finding ancient records of what scientists used to do, these things called experiments. The results of these experiments in mathematical notation that no one understands anymore. And so we have a group of people who have no direct connection to science. In this case, science, in his hypothetical thought experiment. And he says that, well, what if they wanted to recover it based on these records? How could they do it? They could, but it would be disjointed. It would be parts and pieces, and they would probably misplace things. They'd probably misunderstand, for example, the purpose of an experiment. They'd probably misunderstand what the units of measure were without a direct, real, working reference. And so what we would have was a reconstruction of science that was very artificial, that didn't actually reconstruct science, but rather simply reconstructed, it constructed something new and different.
How are we supposed to reach that castle?
That merely used a lot of the same, tools and terminology as science.
Okay, next. Put your back into interest. Get information now.
He says this would be effectively. He says that this is effectively what we have today, but instead of it being with respect to science, it is with respect to ethics. I go further and to say that this is with respect to not just ethics, but the entire pre-modern, broadly speaking, scholastic set of metaphysics and metaethics, and the entire philosophical framework that was common to scholasticism before the Enlightenment, before this system, this medieval synthesis was discarded. And so what we have now are ethicists, especially, and McIntyre's point was primarily about ethics, ethicists. We have ethicists who are trying to rediscover and recreate a system of ethics, even virtue ethics, based on ancient ideas that they simply cannot understand in the present context. Because there is no contemporary or present comparison. There's no scale for things. Because there's no current working knowledge of ethics as it was historically practiced. What we have is a haphazard reconstruction that does not actually track with the way things were done, were understood classically. And this is kind of what we see here, right, with both the machines and the androids that are trying to sort of recover aspects of human civilization without a kind of any kind of continuity or context. All they're capable of doing is reconstructing based on an incomplete and, in some cases, deeply flawed understanding. I turn no one away. You're recognized as a friend. Permission to enter the serious letter. Okay. Do that. Cool. But like I said, I'll see if I can find, excuse me, that sinus issue is really killing me. But I'll see if I can find, especially that first chapter, that introductory chapter of After Virtue.
What's this?
Is this another fighting pit? It is, isn't it? Redeal. Ooh. Ooh. Well, hello. Now these are things I need. Let's see what. See if I can upgrade either of these. Oh, it doesn't tell me what I need, darn it. Heck. Oh, what are you? Identification confirmed. You ever use machine? Not sure what you mean. You're new, first time in the arena, yes, but World Championship fights. Strong world. Prizes await. Good prizes for winners. Better sign in at the front desk. What the hell's going on here? You in? Let's try it. Doing well, James. Thanks for asking. But good, I sign you in. You understand how machines feel. That body there, you can handle it. Huh? So we hack that. Taking control of it before. Good luck. Good luck. Which rank will you challenge? Let's try one. Speak to the machine you want to control. Alright, let's go do it. That's not what I intended. Sorry, you can't pick me. What? Did I just blow up the only one I could control? Oh no. Hey, Frank, pick one. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, I goofed it, I guess. Trick is to get close, then can I pick either of you? I really goofed it. Maybe if I just leave, come back later. Maybe I'll do this again later. This is not what I was intending to do here anyway, so let's just head out for now. Maybe I'll try this again later. Like the big suit.
Ready, aim, thrust. Okay, next. Put your back into it. Intruders, get information now.
Alright.
Take position. Keep going. Don't be afraid.
But I really liked McIntyre's point. I think, like I said, I think it applies more broadly than just to ethics. Because it's really the whole medieval synthesis. It's the entirety of the scholastic system that kind of toppled, right? With the Enlightenment, it got kind of tossed away, abandoned, and so we have this attempt at reintegration, but without any kind of real understanding of how things fit together, no continuity between the way we thought of things then, the way we think of things now. And because there's this sort of lack of continuity, wait, where am I? Where am I? There. I need to go to there. That's where I need to go. Alright, what does that do? But because there's this, what I see is a significant lack of continuity between old and new philosophical systems, we have is a deep misunderstanding of how we can and should construct our understanding of the world. Because there certainly are still attempts, and I think these are good attempts, worthwhile attempts, at reconstructing some of these models of reality. There are a lot of really good working virtue ethicists, and sort of classical or scholastic philosophers. I guess maybe today we would say neo-scholastic philosophers. But the best are the ones who are trying to simply get into the old system and to understand the old system from within. Because if you can't do that, then you have a significant trouble, I think, and this is to some degree from experience, you have a significant degree of trouble understanding how the system as a whole worked. And I encounter this kind of a problem in my in teaching, in particular, especially in teaching, because it's very, very difficult to teach scholastic philosophy, medieval philosophy, to modern students who are intellectually in the very modern and even postmodern milieu, and because of just sort of the default way of, the default way of thinking being the way that it is, trying to teach one concept, right? So if I want to teach, for example, Thomas Aquinas' 5 ways. When I teach philosophy of religion, I teach Aquinas' 5 ways, right? The trouble, though, is that in order to do so, in order to actually teach Aquinas in a coherent way that isn't some kind of a gross oversimplification where I'm just kind of teaching modern arguments that are kind of like Aquinas's way, Aquinas's. Like, for example, instead of teaching the argument from efficient causality, a lot of modern professors will teach something like the Kalam cosmological argument or some other version of the cosmological argument.
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like
Even if
loyalty be
Leibnizian
understood by a
version
machine?
Ever. But they'll teach a sort of modern version of a cosmological argument rather than trying to teach Aquinas per se, because it's so incredibly difficult to teach Aquinas by himself. Oh, hey, new thing. Let's see. 128 years ago, more recently.
His Majesty, he's dead. The king who gave all for us.
Oh.
So benevolent and kind. And now he's dead.
Oh. Here's this what happened.
It sure is sad.
Yeah.
It sure is. But we royal knights still have a mission. We placed His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child. And now we must raise this child so he might one day be our new king.
The king is dead, long live the king.
He deserves a royal upbringing. He deserves protection.
I assume that's the one that we saw 2A destroy this time. Oh, where it came from. Whoops. So, as I was saying, when I try to teach Aquinas, the hardest part is invariably getting students who are always thinking in modern terms, or worse, postmodern terms, to comprehend the systematic way that Aquinas thinks. Birds. Yeah.
I'll never let you pass.
Uh-oh.
Die and life.
Oh, okay. So the, why this is so difficult, why this is necessary, right, is because why this is necessary, right, is because to understand something like Aquinas' arguments, the 5 ways, you need to understand things like teleology, directedness, which is a concept which is alien to the modern mind. You have to understand the idea of something being for something else, directed intrinsically towards some end goal or purpose. Like I said, this is very alien to the modern mind. This isn't how we, in our current society, this isn't how we think about things. Right? Oh, jeez. Hold on. Good focus. Got it. All right. We think of things in terms of, if anything, efficient and maybe material causes. We don't think in terms of final causes or formal causes. And so to contextualize Aquinas' 5 ways properly, well, first I need to teach Aristotle. I need to teach the 4 causes I was talking about. And then in order to do that, in order for any of that to make sense, I need to teach teleology. I need to teach directedness. I need to teach about how things can be for something else, ordered towards something. Okay? I need to teach an entirely different framework of causality, even efficient causality, right? Where I need to teach how things can be causally dependent upon other things in a way other than ordinary linear causal series, right? We would say. All of these things are very, very closely linked together. So before you know it, in my philosophy of religion class, where I'm not teaching ethics at all, I find myself teaching natural law theory because I have to, in order to get my students to understand intrinsic teleology. And I do, basically, right? I use my my What is Good Rat video. If you haven't seen it, just search my channel for Good Rat. Which is a meme, yes, fine. The whole thing is a stupid meme video. But at the same time, it's also, it teaches a lot of the fundamental aspects of how teleology works and how natural law works. And it's a kind of preamble that is, I think, quite necessary to understanding something like...
This looks like a king's castle, all right.
Something like Aquinas' 5 Ways, or any aspect of scholastic philosophy. But the major point, right, though, is that it's not enough for me to just teach, here is what Aquinas argues, and his conclusion is therefore God exists. Because if you aren't comfortably settled into, let's say, the medieval scholastic view of the world, right? that particular kind of worldview, if you're not settled into that, if that's not the way that you think about the world, then the argument is going to seem silly. And to a lot of people, that's why it does seem silly. This is why people, I would say this is why people like Richard Dawkins reject Aquinas' arguments. He also rejects Aquinas' arguments because he demonstrably does not understand what Aquinas is saying. That's a separate issue. But this is why some very, very smart people reject Aquinas' arguments. It's not because they have thoroughly considered the arguments and rejected them. I would say rather, it's because they do not understand and are not, and have either rejected or not even considered the worldview necessary for Aquinas' arguments to even make sense in the first place. I think this is why they're so often misunderstood. Love good explosion. Let's see what else we got. Nothing there. Already got it. Ah! Okay. Oops. Still don't know how to get up there.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9...
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Ah.
Now, how do I get over up to that? Right, so maybe if I go... I'm just gonna guess this is an A2 thing. The hell was that? That was cool. I don't know how I did it, but it was cool. Oh.
Analysis.
Oh.
This part belongs to a machine life form.
Doesn't look like I'll need this.
Alright, never mind.
You'll pay for these invaders! Don't let them take anything else from us! Kingdom!
I don't know if I have much else to add to that last thought, but I think it was a big topic. Like I said, I'll also I will put together some of the videos that I've done on that subject. Idea of what is kind of needed as even kind of background. In order to understand the sort of what I've been calling the medieval synthesis, which is this referred to as the medieval synthesis because it's the idea is that it synthesizes classical Aristotelian thought with Christian thought. So this is the scholastic worldview, broadly speaking, the worldview of Thomas Aquinas and others. Oh, I hate this stupid thing. Oh, no. I hope that killed it. I hope that killed it. I hate these stupid things. Yeah, alright, perfect. Can't do that. More backstory. 4 hours ago. Okay, that's more recent. Much more recent. Holy crap.
His Majesty hasn't grown at all.
He's a machine.
No, not in the slightest.
This is what I mean about
Can we make him bigger?
sort of replicating human behavior and not understanding why it's done.
We're too dumb to figure that out.
It's because you don't have the information necessary to figure it out, make it work.
Sure is a cutie, though. Yeah, so tiny and cute. We better keep him safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom. Danger! Danger! Everyone, get out now! Intruders in the kingdom! Don't let them in here.
Trying to escape, run away, while also defending this place. Huh. Or go up. Whoopsie.
Analysis. This part belongs to a machine life form.
Doesn't look like I'll need this.
You play as a machine in one of the playthroughs? In one of the endings? Beast curse. Thing. Alright. There we go. Nice. Do I want to go down? Maybe. There's a thing there. Yes, I do. Oh, I pull it out. Okay. Oh, that's what lets me get back up. Okay, I got it. Alright, cool. 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 Let's take a little bit. It's a very Zelda-esque puzzle. For a very Zelda-esque zone. The part where it really transitions from sci-fi to fantasy. Let's see what's going on over here. Blacksmith Masamune. So you're taking good care of your weapons. However, I'd be happy to sharpen them for you if you wish. Ooh. Alright, bye. Oh, machine stuff. Alright, we have all that. Let's go upgrade. Let's go upgrade Cruel Oath. Yeah. Upgrade 4.0 plate. Can't upgrade that. Ring of the Twins, yeah. This is a cool spear. Darn. Oh, nah, I still don't like that. Pearls and stretched coils. White sword. My master honed that blade very long ago. He was a master craftsman, gathered 4 black and 4 white weapons and improved on them. They spilled so much blood that my master sealed them away in various locations around the world. However, I wager you could that you would wield them in service of good. If that is true, you can search for them in sealed shrines throughout the world. Cool. Check the info on them. All the weapons have a story. Yeah, I've seen that. Let me check out the one I'm using. Rule Oath. Story. Once long ago, there was a group of 7 boys who were born in the same village. They were not brothers by blood. They treated each other. One cold night, a fortune teller appeared and warned of a traitor among them. The boys laughed it off and went about their business, but the next morning one of them lay dead. With each passing night, another boy died. The survivors grew more and more suspicious of each other, each harboring terrible doubts about what happened to their brothers. On the morning of the 7th day, a single survivor stood tall. Cleaning the blood from his hands, he chuckled to himself. Gotta go find the traitor. Take that. What level is this? This is only level. Swords. Let's check the story on that. Twin souls were sacrificed to twin gods and bound to an unbreakable dual-bladed axe. Whenever nicked or damaged, it would instantly repair itself. The 2 blades would never part, together for the rest of time. The souls in the blade yearned to be as one, to grow old as one, to fall in love as one. This is why we both love the same person. I am myself, I am myself. Look at me, give me love, give me love. Stop copying me, I'm not. We're together, we're one, life or death. If we kill our foes, even if we kill each other, our 2 bodies will be as one for all time. Someone separate us. Oh God, please, someone separate me. Cool. What about type 4.0 blade? Development journal, Takata. I've come up with an incredible idea, something no one has ever done before. I'm going to start testing it out on the first thing in the morning. Boss turned down my idea of infusing metallic alloys with magical elements. Thrice damn fool, doesn't he see how much money we could make from this? Things aren't going well. My hair is falling out. I think it's the stress. I've got to find a way to make this project succeed, and soon. I've looked over the data, but couldn't work out the problem. I'm not giving up, though. With Takata dead, it's up to me. I'm the only one who can carry on his work. Cool. Anyway, it was the only tier 4 ones. Oh, this says, hey y'all, I got work early tomorrow. I'm gonna log off. Good night, everyone. Love live stream. Can't wait for the next one. Yep. Good to see you. Good to see you again. Hopefully we'll see you again on Thursday. As usual. We're gonna be going back to Dragon Age Origins, back to Awakening. We might actually finish the Awakening expansion on Thursday, so that will be that'll be an interesting one. Oh, hi. Ah! Okay. lack of music is a little unsettling, as it's probably intended to be. On me. Okay. Right. Let's see this king.
Is this their king? Tupi, that's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
Tupi?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal.
Whoops.
What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
There we go. Whew.
Why? Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Let's go after her, 2B.
I am very disappointed we didn't learn more from that. I thought we would learn a lot more from
Damn,
that.
she got away. Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
Oh, it's A2.
I'm afraid that's classified.
It's 2A.
Oh? Huh. 2B,
Yeah?
let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All
Good
right.
idea. Ooh,
Whether
what are
in wind
these?
or rain, thunder or snow, rising flames of war. They were always together. They never understood why. And yet they spent their lives nestled together. Forever. Forever and ever.
Yeah, it's back to what I was saying.
Pascal, this is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
Can I not just transport? Let's use it again. Yeah, I should be able to just transport there, right? That's deep underground. Interesting. Okay, well let's just see if we can just transport to Pascal's village. Save. Let's go to village. Oops. There we go.
I'm surprised you wish to speak with me personally. Whatever is the matter?
It'll be faster if you just take a look at this recording.
I see. Information about this A2 android is indeed contained within our archives. We all understand her to be rather dangerous. However, she's never visited our village in person. My apologies. That's all the information I have.
I see. All right, thanks.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply.
Love the just in general, I love the music in this game. Like I said, that's another thing that's drawing me towards Far Cry, or Far Cry 5 in particular. I just love the soundtrack to that game. It's so good.
9S, why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
Even Pascal, who's very nice, you know.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact.
Yeah, no problems here.
Copy that. I also need to inform you that the commander offers her personal praise for your recent achievements. As a direct result, we are currently considering boosting production of your model.
Really? I'm happy to hear it. I couldn't have done it without your support, Operator. You're always so cool under fire, not to mention beautiful and...
Flattery is unnecessary. Operator 210 out.
I really meant it, though.
Alright. Let's see. Server capacity. Interesting. It's come to our attention that the bunker's main server is approaching maximum capacity. These organize your user folders and delete any old data to free up space. Additionally, there are many members who have saved large music files and entertainment videos which do not appear to be mission critical. All such data must be stored at once. Is that telling me something about save slots? Because it shouldn't be. I didn't think that this game used save slots like that. You're a scanner, aren't you? I know everything. Hey, maybe not everything. No, that's it. Alright, let's pick this up.
Oh, 2B. Your timing is impeccable. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long.
It's this.
The Resistance is assisting with the mission, so I'd like to ask you to run a little guard duty.
Seriously?
Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier. And with all the machine activity lately, we need to stay on our toes. Of course, if you're already working on something for Yorha, I don't mind if that takes priority. Anyway, thanks in advance.
Alright, so this is a big turning point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see about... Oh, hello, your timing is excellent. Need a favor from you both. What is it? Planning on a recon expedition to the forest region. Hey, I'm going to do this first. I think I will start next time with the big thing. And I'll do a bunch of side quests for the last hour or so for tonight. Before we can start, we need someone to head in there and set up a satellite camp. The enemies are tough. I'd lose a lot of good people if we tried to clear them out, but you two seem like you can handle it yourself, so got it. Head to the woods, clear any enemies. That's the long and short of it. Yes, thank you. Alright, cool. So we'll do that. Let's quick save and check the map. Main quest. Oh no. Wandering couple. We'll do that last, I suppose, yeah? Check back with the machine. See if we can find the Yora betrayers. Check back with the that guy, the martial artist dude. Check out the forest. See what else we can do there. Maybe that. Finding a glitch. Yeah, in a video game. We're basically beta testing. I don't know if we're gonna actually do that. We'll see.
I know it's our job and all, but these resistance types sure do use and abuse us, don't they? It's like they see us as a couple of gophers or something.
No complaining about your work. Exchanging information with the Resistance is a vital part of our mission. Besides, being a gopher is safer than being locked in combat all the time. Not dying beats dying any day.
Yeah, that's true.
Enough. Howdy, Angles. Hello, androids. I have nothing to do. Tell me a story. What? Well, there isn't much to tell. We have to tell you. Most of our data is classified. Story of the past would be fine. Tell me about how this city used to be. I suppose we can try. The city was once home to a great number of humans. Numbers beyond counting. Something like that. Don't you remember driving them out of here? Humans were already gone at the time of my manufacture. All I know is ruin and androids. Regardless, don't expect us to forgive you for the sins of your people. Machine life forms do not comprehend the concept of sin. Let's go 2B. Sounds good. Let's see if we can track down those Yora betrayers now. Maybe I'll go up that little elevator shaft thingy. That might be it. This has to be it. There's no way it's not this. Okay. Maybe not. Alright, well, let's just climb up the old-fashioned way.
Alert. Targets are rogue units 22B and 64.
Hey, found him. Honestly, I'm surprised. Ooh, that's not good.
Damn it! I'll kill you!
There. Okay.
22B! Damn it! Damn you to hell!
Oh.
22B! 64B! What the hell?
Alert. Target is former Yorha Captain 8B, currently wanted for desertion. Proposal. Disable and detain at once.
You did this!
Please! You have to stop fighting!
Shut up! You don't know anything!
Analysis.
Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Wow, alright. That was it? We got her? Okay, it was one.
All units destroyed. Black box signals confirmed offline. Mission complete.
We killed them. Our fellow... Why the hell did they steal from the Resistance in the first place? You think Anemone might know something, 2B?
Let's find out.
Well, we got him. go back to Anemone, huh? That's annoying. The zappy noise is very irritating. Ha-do-do-do, ha-do-do-do, ha-do-do-do. Alright. Like a boar. Alright, let's see what may have been up with this. I wish we'd done this before as 2B, but... Yes, can I help you? I need to check something with you, actually. Can you tell us about the Yora soldiers that were stealing your supplies? It's the first I've heard of it. Huh? I mean, we keep our supplies in multiple locations, but so far as I know, nothing's gone missing. I see, well, thanks. Very strange.
So it turns out those soldiers didn't actually steal anything. Which means... what? 9S to command. Come in.
Operator 210 here. Go ahead.
It's about the Yorha soldiers who deserted.
Copy that, 9S. We've confirmed their status on this end.
No, but I mean... the Resistance says that none of their supplies are actually missing. So what's going on here?
I lack access to the data concerning this mission.
Huh?
The order came from the commander herself.
What? Operator, I don't understand.
Be careful, 9S. I have no further information.
Huh? Operator? Operator? The hell is that all about?
Let's go.
What if we should talk to
We're
the
here
commander?
to fight. That's all.
Or if we should talk to the commander. Do some upgrades. I hate that stupid sword. Pearls, they don't have them. Somebody might. Nah, this is all. Oh, her. Yeah. Oh, this is all upgrades. Yeah, let's try and go talk to the commander. How about that? I doubt we'll get anything. But between A2 and the deserters is getting weird. And a lot of more and more questions coming up and some less answers. Of what's the deal with Yora? What's the deal with Yora and its relationship to mankind? Or if there is a mankind, as the question is getting asked. Alright, let's see. Is this command? Yes. Yeah. Something wrong? No? Good, then carry on with your mission. Yes, something's wrong. I still don't know the whereabouts of the naked machine. We're looking to... Never mind. Let's go back, shall we? Oh no. Yeah, what do you need? Busy trying to analyze the alien signal. Not getting anywhere. Alright, well. Let's head back then. Yeah, let's go to the Forest Center. Check from there. We'll get some side quests to do in there. Weird place to get to, but let's get to it. This way. Ooh, a mushroom.
Don't let up! The enemy is among us! Don't let any intrude! We must protect! Intruders detected!
Oh, got me.
Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of all forest!
I hate that there's no We Come in Peace option for the Forest Kingdom. Because we do. I mean, A2 didn't, but we do. We come in peace. Oh, hello. Nah, I did not see that. Ooh, not good. The last of them could work. Resistance should be able to set up camp. Alright, let's go give them the good news. Hey. Alright. I know we got more stuff to do in the forest, so let's go do it. Like that. Whatever that is. And then that. Whatever that is. Well, like I said, we'll do thing over there first, yeah?
We must fulfill our obligation to the king!
Oh, it's a boar.
But what is an obligation? No falling back! You have lived your whole life for this singular moment! For the Forest King!
Where'd we go? Birds. Nice. Birds. What? This way? Huh. It's a sneaky way through. What is this?
Nice shack.
Someone's farming.
Stay away from them! Leave this place! Leave now!
Okay, now wait, what?
Leave now!
Was weird. Please, I beg of you. Please, I beg of you. Yeah, let's spare the animals. Fine, we'll spare your critters. Ah, thank you. So why do you have all these animals here anyway? Long ago, I rescued a hurt animal. I do not remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. She followed me wherever I went. We played together whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. Interesting. Now if I find a creature that is weak or injured, I bring them here. Watch over them until they're healthy again. Thank you for sparing them. Please visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. Cool. Well, that's wacky. An animal lover robot. Animal loving machine. Please visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. Very cool. Wow, that was unexpected. Alright, now what? Gotta go to there. Ooh. Deep bottom of it. Let's go there then. Actually, no, let's see if we can go there. I don't know how, but we'll try. Probably.
We must protect our king and his kingdom! We will return! No falling back! Fine! You will live your whole life on this singular moment! For the forest king!
This is, I'm still completely shocked by the complete change in combat style between 2B and 9S. Like, the difference with, like, the amount of hack and slash doing as 2B and the amount of hacking as 9S is just crazy. Like, I could pretty much do a run through of this without using a sword. But I'm not gonna. So there's a little bit left to do here. So I think I'm gonna do these side quests. We've got about half an hour. Hopefully, if I can find where I need to go for it, should be able to do. Now, let's see. Maybe. Ow. West. Oh, you're androids, yes? Then you must be here to kill me. I've lived long enough. I only ask that you not make it too painful. Why? Why do you not strike me? Because you have no desire to fight. You're like the machine in Pascal's village. If you don't attempt to harm us, we have no cause for quarrel. No, Pascal? I see. Still, you should be careful. With what? Some of our kind can be violent. They are beyond our control. They attack everything they see, be it friend or foe. Many of these machines are waiting in the canyon ahead. Be wise to keep your distance.
Machines attacking indiscriminately.
Proposal. Unit 2B should eliminate the hostile machines.
Okay, let's do it. 9S2, I guess. Realizes them playing so differently helps with the basically playing the same game twice. That's very true. That is very, very true. If it were the same type of combat both times through, you're right, that could get old pretty quickly. But this has definitely mixed up the gameplay a lot. So yeah, that's definitely a good point. Appreciate that. That was close. That's an easy one. I like that one. Simple. Ouch. There we go. Another elevator. Strange. Hey, wait, no. Let's see. This is probably just another arena that we're gonna just leave. Not really. I'm probably not gonna do most of those unless there's a big payoff for them, which I don't think there is. Oh, no, this is just a way out, isn't it? Yeah, no, this is the way out. So let's not leave. Let's actually go back. Look at some of these machines in the valley. Interesting. A lot
Look at
of
all the
dead
corpses.
machines.
Is this some kind of graveyard?
That would imply a kind of care for the dead that we really don't see with machines, even still. I think it's just the aftermath of a slaughter.
Watch out. They're still alive.
I'm on it.
Phoenix dagger. Cool. That does. Good shot, flyer. Oh, really? That one.
There's more.
What's it saying?
Don't listen to it, 2B.
Kill, please. Kill me. Please kill.
Oh, not this one. Oh, I'm gonna lose this one. This is really bad. Oh, wait, nope. I think I got it. Yeah! Wow. I got lucky there.
What was with that thing?
It was talking. Maybe that machine who sent us here knows something about this. We should try asking her.
Alright, let's sit back. Riley says some of these fights are a lot easier with 9S. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I accidentally didn't do this the last time through. It's 2B. It's you again. A question about the machines in the canyon. Yes, very dangerous. You should avoid them. Actually, we took care of them. What? I see. Then perhaps they can finally reach heaven. Again? Many machines have thrown themselves into that canyon of late. They were trying to hurt themselves beyond repair. You found the remains of those who succeeded, and fought those who did not. I know not what will drive them to do such a thing, but I pray regardless that their souls might reach heaven. Here, a gift for you. Thank you for killing them. A shop? Thanks for your efforts. Live in peace once more. I can fuse plug-in chips for you. Or I can buy them. What's this do? No. That's fine. I can do fusey things, but I can also not. Ooh. Optimized ones that I can fuse.
Souls in heaven, huh? Do either of those things exist?
They'll find out in the end. And so will we.
Okay, that's grim.
Well, yes, but that's kind of important. I mean, it brings us back once again, as we do so much. Overclock is good for 2B and A2. Alright, keep that in mind. But yeah, it brings us back once again to Memento Mori, remember your death. That death is an inevitability. And reconciling with that and coming to understand what that might mean is one of the most important things that we can do in life. Because, well, life is finite, it comes to an end. Knowing what that means to us is very, very important. Dragoon Lance, huh? Cool. Through here? No. Alright, now what? One or two more things in this area. forest.
We must protect our king and kingdom!
Ah, jeez, not you guys again. Alright. We're here. There. We've been here before. It's the animal friend guy still has stuff and more to say. Then we'll probably just transport to Pascal's village and then walk to. That's great. I'm wondering why... I'm still wondering why 9S wasn't doing this while we were playing as 2B. It would have been really helpful, I think. You know, robots just exploding randomly. Okay. Speaking of, I should try overclocking my CPU a little bit more than I have. See what it can handle. And what the new cooler can handle. Oh no, what is it? A moose I've been caring for has fallen ill. I do not know how to repair it. You don't repair animals like you a machine, but if it's sick, you should try giving it some medicine. Medicine? I'm not familiar with this concept. Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't be. It'd probably be easiest to bring you some. Try to hang on until then, alright? Do I have medicine? If not, where do I get some? It doesn't seem
So
like
we're
the kind of
vets
thing.
now? That's new. I assume you have at least some idea where to start looking for animal medication?
We'll probably need to recreate old human recipes. We should be able to find something in the commercial facility ruins.
Oh. Cool. That's legit. Alright.
We must fulfill our obligation to the king! But what is an obligation?
Now let's go see if we can do that. The shopping mall. It's a neat quest. I'm glad I found this. Almost didn't.
Don't let up! The enemy is among us!
Don't let any intruder get in!
We must protect our king! Protect our king!
Sorry to say, it's a little late for that. Really gotta feel bad about the,
I can't believe the
thing.
size of the commercial facility. The people of the old world must have let...
God, what's this? Analysis. Writing implement. Human used it to record information. Humans also believe pens are mightier than swords. That's insane. It was a common human idiom, meaning unclear. Alright. again. Box. Let's see, what else we got? Where are we? Here? Toothbrush. What is this? Analysis. That is a hygienic tool known as a toothbrush. Humans moved it back and forth across the teeth at a rapid rate to reduce the probability of cavities. Cavities, as in caves? Cavities are bits of decayed enamel caused by acids in the mouth. The cave analogy is not altogether inaccurate. Well, it's got nothing to do with us. They have no mouth acid, I guess. Organic pharmacology textbook discovered. The data contained within should prove effective for ungulates, such as moose. Page 278 contains a recipe for anti-inflammation analgesic, which has a high probability of... Whoa, hold on. We haven't even cracked this thing open yet. How do you know what's in it? Contents of this book are contained in my internal database. What? Why didn't you tell us that when we first started looking for it? A request for information was not submitted. Well, this has been a glorious waste of time. Let's just make the medicine and get back to that machine. Okay, how? How do I do that? Let's go to the quest. Active animal care. Teach the recipe to the machine life form in the forest shack. Oh, I can just do that. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Neat. Seed.
Don't let up! The enemy is among us! Don't let any intruders get in! We must protect our king! Protect our king!
Eagle eggs. Wow. Still a little morbid that it's too late to protect their king, but what are you gonna do?
We must fulfill our obligation to the king! We will fulfill! No falling back! You have lived your whole life up to this singular moment!
Hey, moose. Poor dead androids. Man. I suppose this means that there are currently a hell of a lot of people playing and dying in this particular location. Let's see. Medicine. Thank you, I will administer it immediately. Cool. Yay. Medicine seems to have worked. She is sleeping soundly. Good to hear. Animals are strange creatures. Unlike us, they cannot be easily repaired. It must be difficult to possess such inconvenient bodies. However, unlike us, they are also warm. So I've heard. Before I forget, please take this as payment for the medicine. Cool, beast hide. Quality sachets. Come again, we will be waiting. Alright, sweet. Like I said, I want to go... Alright, I want to go here. But that means I need to go to Pascal's village. So that means I need to transport from over that way. Yay. Oh my god, this is amazing. Thank you, Quality Satchet. Alright. Let's go. Quick save. Transport. Pascal's village. Oh my god. I know I could have done that before, technically, if I fed the animals. I don't care. I didn't get around to it. That was just cool, okay? Yay, I could ride a moose. Android riding a moose. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, now. Let's go this way towards the forest. It's like that is where... Is it? No. Oh crap, no, I need to go towards the forest. Wrong exit. There's an exit on the other side of the village. Ah! Alright, let's see. Gate. It's open. Hey friend, did you hear all them rumors about that place with the trees and the business in the leaves and the castle built by the first Machine King and the big old treasure? What's in there behind locked doors or gates or moats or whatnot? And you wonder what it could be, and boy howdy, I'd love to find out and see it for myself, don't you know? What? Analysis. This machine lifeform believes there is treasure located in the Forest Kingdom. Proposal 9S should investigate. Okay. Do we have time for this? The heck? What killed these? Something killed these animals. That's disturbing. Because we didn't. Alright. Treasure time. Let's go get treasure. We've got 12 minutes. Actually, you know, we might start with that next time. 12 minutes. This place is rather labyrinthine. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's save. And I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. So, thank you all for joining me. As I've mentioned before, your final fond farewell to my wonderful, wonderful chair. Hopefully, if FedEx does their job, I will have my new chair in by our next stream on Thursday for our Dragon Age Origins stream, where we will possibly even finish the Awakening expansion. I don't know. We'll see. If not, we'll get close, and then we'll finish it the following week. Either way, otherwise, we will be back right here next week on Monday to continue playing through possibly the rest of 9S's side of the story, if it does end where I think it ends, which it probably doesn't. Who knows? I could be wrong. But we're continuing through this, starting from right here. We're going to do our little treasure hunt, and then we're going to do our big main story quest with the big whale monster machine thing. So that'll be a lot of fun. So that'll be next Monday. Otherwise, thank you all again for joining me this evening. Hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys like the channel. Hope you guys like what we're doing here. So with that, I guess I will see all of you next time on Thursday. And if not, I will see you next time on... Thanks.